If you are in a toxic relationship, leave. Hello, last week I did a video over how to deal with a breakup. This week I want to talk about how to deal with friendship breakups. So I'll be honest, like romantic breakups suck, but one thing I am convinced is worse than romantic breakups is friendship breakups, because you tell your friends everything and you get so close to a friend. Like your friend is your person. And so a breakup with a friend is so painful. So if you're currently going through a breakup with a friend or a group of friends or anything like that, like I want to let you know, like you have every right to be so sad right now, and you're not crazy, you're not weak, you're not stupid for being upset, because you're going through a really hard period of life right now. So what I want to do through this video is just share with you some tips that can hopefully help you get through this stage of life. Applying these tips isn't going to make you feel less lonely overnight, but I think as you continue to apply these tips that I'm about to share with you, you'll notice that slowly, like, it will get better. Okay, the very first tip I have for you is go to your friends and ask them what's going on. Because here's the thing, sometimes when friendship breakups happen, you are very blindsided to it. One day you're happy and you're like all hanging out, and then the next day everyone is ditching you and don't want to be your friend, and you have no idea. And like that's so hard to move on if you don't even know what you did wrong to for them to hate you. So instead of sitting around and playing these games with them, just go to the source and just say, hey, like, what did I do wrong for you to treat me like this? And you might find out maybe you said something and that you didn't mean it to be taken a certain way, but they just completely took it out of context, and you'll find out maybe, you know, there's just some kind of drama going on that you just were not aware of. And if that's the case, then you can work it out. You can talk to each other and you would have the opportunity to explain yourself. So go to that person and ask what is happening. The second tip I have for you kind of goes alongside that, and that is try to see your friends' perspectives. I know when you are hurt, because you know friendship breakups are hard, you're most likely just seeing things from your perspective and how it's affecting you and how it's hurting you, but be a little bit more open to see other people's perspective. Are you doing things on accident that is kind of hurtful to your friend and therefore she's just like can't handle it anymore? If so, how can you be a better friend? So just be willing to really sit down and listen to your friend's perspective. But the third tip I have for you, which kind of contradicts all of that, is be willing to leave a toxic friendship, because you can be the mature one. You can go to people and ask them what you did wrong. You can try to look at their perspective and try to be a better friend. But at the end of the day, there's just some people that are just bad friends. There are just some girls that are very toxic and all they care about is drama, and you don't need that in your life. I know the idea of not having friends is really scary, and you rather have, you know, toxic friends than to not have friends at all, but trust me, it's not worth it. So if you are in a toxic relationship, leave. Friends who talk bad behind your back, friends who have sleepovers but won't invite you but will post all about their sleepover on Snapchat, they're not good friends. Friends who make fun of you all the time for the way you look, they're not good friends. Friends who are always tearing you down when you were all hanging out as a group, they're not your friends. Those are not good friends. Those are very toxic people, and you don't need to be around that energy. So be willing to let go of those people, and that will be seriously the best thing you can ever do for yourself, is letting go of those people. Now you might be asking yourself, okay, but they're my only friends, and if I let them go, like I'm never gonna have friends, and it's gonna be weird at school, and I'm gonna be the one kid that doesn't have friends anymore, and they're gonna make fun of me and all of that. And the truth is, yes, maybe that will happen for a little bit, but I promise you, if you let go of those friends, you can then find new friends. maybe it won't be with the same crowd that you've always hung out with, but you might be able to find a whole new crowd that is so much more fitting of your personality. If you are willing to let go of toxic people, you're giving yourself room to have other people enter your life. So realize that they're not the only people on earth to be friends with. There are so many other people that you can choose to be friends with. So let go of toxic people and be willing to make new friends. And I know it's so hard to leave friendships, but I promise you it will be so worth it, because you don't deserve to be treated like that. The other tip I have for you is, as you're going through this friendship breakup and you're trying to heal, and you find yourself wanting to go back to this friend group because you're so lonely, remind yourself the negative aspects of being in that friend group. I know when you leave this friend group, or when they just ditch you, you're gonna wanna do everything you can to get back into that group, because it sucks to feel lonely. It sucks to not have friends. And so you might be tempted to just fake it and try to do everything you can to fit in. But when that happens, remind yourself all the negative sides of being a part of that friendship. Is it worth it? Is faking it and trying to fit in worth all the hurt and pain that they've caused you? Do you even want to be around people like that? Do you even care for being around people who are always talking bad about others and gossiping? Is that worth it? Because if not, then don't go back to those people. Now, maybe you're on the other side where, your friends weren't necessarily toxic. It's just they just stopped talking to you all of a sudden, and you've tried to talk to them and they won't really, talk to you back, and you just don't really know what happened. And if that's the case, honestly, that's hard. That sucks. But I just want to let you know, realize that sometimes it's not you, it's them. Sometimes it's nothing you did wrong. And it's nothing that you could have fixed. It's simply something that they're going through. Maybe they're just not telling you, but maybe they're going through something hard with the family or whatnot. They've chosen to not be your friend anymore, and you can't control that. So you have to be willing to just move on and find new friends, and not let them have so much control over your emotions and your feelings. So realize that sometimes literally it's not you, it's just them, and that sucks. It doesn't make it any better, but just don't let them have so much control over your emotions and your feelings. Be willing to move on and find new people, but also take your time to heal from it. It's not fun to go through this, so don't ever feel stupid or dumb for crying about it. Talk to people, talk to your mom if you're close to your mom. Talk to the school counselors that are trained to be able to talk to you through these things. So know that you're not alone. There's a lot of people out there experiencing these same feelings. It sucks, but it'll get easier. I promise you. Even if it doesn't seem like it right now, I promise it will get easier. And soon, seriously, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, you're gonna graduate and you're gonna have a whole new group of friends, and you will probably never have to see these people ever again, and it'll be okay. So I hope that was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I will be posting more content like this. I also post a lot of videos like this over on my TikTok and Instagram, if you want to go follow me over there. But yeah, that is all I got for you. Again, I just want you to know you're not alone. I want to be here for you. Feel free to DM me over on Instagram if you need to talk. Comment down below. Let me know what other types of videos I can make for you and help you through this stage of life. Yeah, that's all I got for you. And until next time, bye.